Hey everyone, TimaeuSS, welcome to another NIKKE video. We just get debated. As you guys know, we both were Mana because she was the best SBS support that we've had for quite some time. But now, we all of a sudden got dual, that's right, dual Elysion supports in the form of Valentine or Maid Mast and Maid Anchor. I mean, holy moly. Well, let's take a look at both of their skills in this video today. And they're definitely some interesting takes. Now, let's get started. But first, a word from our sponsor. Did you guys know a brand new game called Crazy Ones has just been released? That's right, this is gonna be your casual, friendly game on your mobile devices. On the side, where you take a role of a male protagonist surrounded by 4 different beautiful ladies and embark in this romantic comedy-like journey. And of course, the storyline's awesome. It really reminds me of the old mobile sim dating game. So yes, give it a shot. And you can see you can pull the different outfits for the characters of the ladies and use them to fight against enemies. So very interesting take and honestly a lot of fun. So use my link down below and try out the game. Okay, so Mast, Romantic Maid, is our very first unit. Of course, this is a supporter type burst 2 machine gun water code, and I'll just quickly check. Yeah, this is water code as well. Okay, they're both burst 2, which is interesting. And taking a look at the ammo capacity and reload time doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. A 40-second burst 2 though, so that's definitely interesting to see. So first skill is a passive, activates when entering burst stage 1, affects herself, and drunken, which means hit rate decreases by 20% and stacks up to, so her own hit rate goes down by 60%. Interesting. And also when you're in the drunken status, your allies get a crit rate buff and an attack boost. So this is quite nice. I mean, crit rate is honestly not that important because crit damage for the formula is not super insane, but attack boost is always nice. And this does seem to every time you know, your team goes into burst stage 1, then you will have that for the rest of the team. And also activates when enter burst stage 3. If you're under the drunken status, your affect all allies. Distributed damage goes up, and that's by the number of drunken stacks for 10 seconds. And reloading speed goes up as well. And also when the caster reaches max stacks of drunken at the end of the full burst, okay, your stacks are removed and you get a stun for 10. What is this whack? What is the whack skill? So you're buffing your enemy, you're buffing your team, but then you'll get stunned. And your burst skill affects all allies, giving them a decent crit damage buff and attack damage buff, and affects all allies if you are in the drunken status, which means more attack buffs for the rest of the team. Interesting. So as you can see, she's gonna be buffing a lot. I don't see any point of internal kits that allows her to do damage. Distributed damage is nice. This means pairing up with Dorothy is going to be fantastic, and Dorothy of course is a water type character, so we need to see, because someone said this is going to be a dual character build, so let's see if they work together, because I can see this drunken status being an issue, especially with a hangover status stunning for 10. Anyhow, let's take a look at Anchor, Maid Anchor. So this is another supporter burst 2 rocket launcher, water code, 40 seconds, so both 40-second cooldown. Okay, now taking a look at skill 1, Starfish. It activates when entering full burst, and the effect changes according to the activation times. So this is a stacking buff. It goes through potency of the HP increases, okay, and then distributed damage increases, and then stack count of debuffs. Okay, I wonder if that means it removes the hangover. Oh, that would be okay. I see why maybe some people are saying that this is how it's gonna work together, is because remember, we've had another character who's a maid character that did that too from very long time ago. It was Coco, right? And she did remove debuffs as well. It was a delay debuff which was broken because you get yourself out of stuns that way, but it seems like this one will work similarly. As we were dodging enemy Modernia stuns, we can potentially use this to remove the stun from her. Maid Mast. Okay, activates will enter a full burst when an ally from the same squad Okay, affects all allies in recovering 3% of the caster's max HP. So sim squad means, of course, here, right? They're gonna be from the sim squad, and of course, you get this extra heal. Fine. And skill 2 is a passive after full burst ends. Effect changes according to the activation time. So hit rate goes up, attack goes up, and then reload speed. Well, this is actually massive, because this doesn't require her to be, be the one boosting. Actually, both of them do not require her to be the one bursting, which means 40 seconds is no problem. And then hit rate, attack, and reload. This is all very, very nice. Wow, this is quite good. And of course, a seaside stroll affects our allies' storage. If target obtain a healing effect that exceeds the max HP, an excess portion will be stored. And it recovers caster's max HP, and also attack increases. So basically, these two burst 2s, right? We've got Anchor as well as Mast. They are full-on support. Right, full on support. They've got heal, they've got sustain, and massive amounts of attack damage buff, as well as attack buff and distributed damage. This is very insane, because I can see the synergy already between Dorothy, who's also a water character, and then later on we might be looking at even slotting in for SBF. So people were saying that Mana was the bait, and then you can run SBS with the dual characters. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we have to test this. Okay, we'll definitely pull for them on stream, and we'll have to test this. But I think overall, as as these are Elysion, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Where is the manufacturing? But these surely are Elysion characters, and they definitely need their own dual unit. And of course, we've got the twins, we've got the bunnies, the schoolgirls, and the bunnies. So having the maids now working together in junction is going to be quite interesting. So I think so far, looks pretty decent. The amount of buffs they provide as well as sustain looks awesome, and I want to say the artwork for Mast makes her absolutely must pull. Holy moly, that looks very nice. But yeah, we'll be testing them out for sure, and very interesting to see. Now we have essentially a duel for every single team for 1, 2, and 3, right? 3 teams. Maybe eventually we'll reach 5 for the 5 unit rate, for the 5 solo rate, but for unit rate we've got technically 3 duels, but whether or not we run all 3 is a different topic. Anyhow, this has been interesting to see, and I am curious to find out which one is stronger. Let me know in the comments, because it might be in a situation where Tia Naga is no longer Tia Naga, it's just Crown Naga now. So yeah, we will have to test things out on stream 100%, and until then, I'll definitely see you guys in that video and live stream, and good luck on pulling them, because I think we will definitely want to secure a copy each. Anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now.